Happy New Year, everyone. It is the middle of January and I'm only just getting around to making my video on my predictions for this month. So, two reasons for that. Firstly, I'm only just getting out of holiday mode myself. So what I'm going to do in this video is actually make a series of predictions for the next 4 weeks into the middle of February, as opposed to my usual monthly update video where I just tell you what will happen over a 4-week period at the start of every month. There's two reasons for this. Firstly, as I said, I'm still dusting off the holiday rhythm that I've been in, but also the energy of this year is just generally going to be very scattered. For those of you who have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've been making a prediction that we're in like a 3-year series right now, where 2020 is a difficult year for a lot of people, 2021 is going to be a good year, and then this year, 2022, is going to be a difficult year. So it doesn't necessarily have to be chaotic and traumatic. I want to navigate you guys through this year as best as I can. By the way, if you want to learn how to do that, make sure you hit subscribe on this video. But I suppose the bigger theme here is a lot of my predictions that I was making over 2020, we're starting to see similar energy taking place in the world right now. Things like food shortages, political chaos, and all those things that were happening back then, they took a pause over most of last year, but those themes are coming back in vogue again right now. So what we're going to do in this video is give you the predictions up until the middle of February. In the middle of February, I'll do another video where I'll give you my predictions into the middle of March. And then we get into a very, very difficult period, because the middle of March into the end of April is going to be an extremely chaotic period for the world and for people individually too. You'll notice a lot of people walking around like zombies at that point. And again, I'm going to navigate you guys as best as I can closer to that date. But for now, let's talk about the predictions from the middle of January into the middle of February. And before we do that though, let's go back to my predictions in December to see how we did there and try and close off 2021 with a list of those predictions too. So this is a screenshot of my predictions in December of 2021. And my first prediction was that there'd be a US dollar fall, which took place. I predicted an oil price rise taking place then. That happened. Also a gold silver price rise from the middle of December onwards. Those three took place. However, my crypto predictions that Bitcoin, Ethereum and Cardano would go up did not take place. So I was expecting the peak of the bull market in cryptocurrencies to happen at about the end of last year. Because that didn't, I've got new dates on when that will happen later on this year. And I'll update you guys on that as we go along. But my 7th prediction that the crypto market would correct in the last week of December did actually take place. So for those of you keeping score, that puts my track record at 45 predictions correct out of 58 out of all of 2021. That's an accuracy rate I'm pretty happy with. I'm never going to be 100%. In fact, no one in any industry is ever going to be 100% correct at any given time. But if you can be about 70 to 80% right with your predictions, then you're doing pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with how we went over last year. Now, let's talk about the energy of this year. And as I said, it's generally going to be a chaotic and difficult year for a lot of people. And one of the, I suppose, starting points for all of this is we're expecting to see a lot of chaos in the Middle East. Over about the next couple of weeks, retrograde Mercury will conjunct retrograde Venus. About the same time that Mars goes into Sagittarius. All three of those planets will be at that space. And that's generally a chaotic thing. So we'd expect to see a big blow up happening in the Middle East over that period of time. In addition to that, these are my predictions for the markets over middle January to middle February. My first prediction is that the crypto markets will start to rise from the last week of January. So I'm expecting to see Bitcoin go up. I'm also expecting Ethereum to go up at that time. I also predict a US dollar fall to take place. And this is a prediction I actually gave to my members on my channel about 3 or 4 days ago. And on that day, the US dollar actually started to dip a bit. I think it's going to continue falling over the next couple of months, and especially over the next couple of weeks. So if you guys do want to become members on this channel, support me a little bit, and get some more update videos just like this one, hit the join button on this channel. But then my fourth prediction is that there's going to be a US stock market fall. That's going to be carrying on into about the middle of February. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to leave my predictions this month. If you do have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Thanks a lot guys.